In this video, we're going to talk about why your stuff sucks. Mine included, but let's talk about it on the other side. So without any further ado, let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is John from Flip It Ain't Easy. And as I said on the other side, I stand by it. Most eBay sellers, your stuff just sucks. And let me give you a little secret here. I'm included in that equation as well. And why do I say that? Most of us don't have wholesale contracts. We're selling brand new stuff. Many of you do. And if you are, hey, you're the exception. But for the rest of us, we're selling junk. Let's just be real about it. Now, why do I say junk? Because this is stuff that most people don't even want. They don't want it. Why do you think it's at the yard sale? Why do you think people drop this stuff in bags and box loads at the Goodwill, getting the stuff from the Goodwill bins? Why do you think this stuff is in liquidation? People didn't want it for various reasons. Okay, so most of the stuff on eBay has already been rejected by somebody before you even see it. Am I dogging everyone out there? No, I'm not, because I'm in the same boat. But I guess the reality is that there's many people out here that really think too highly of the merchandise that they're reselling. Okay, and there's no need for it. There really isn't a need for it. You know, look behind me. You see just all these shoes I can't sell. Okay, Target didn't even want them. They pretty much gave them away to liquidation. So what's my point? Get to the point, right? Well, the point is this. Many sellers out there, and sometimes I have to have a reality check with myself. We're simply just selling stuff for too much money. We're overpricing our items. So we talk about there's two things, and really there's three, but let's talk about the three things, three reasons why you're not making sales on eBay. Number one, your stuff sucks. Okay, and I think a lot of us fall into that category, but it's okay, that can be overcome. Number two, it's how you are setting up your listings and selling your items on eBay that need improvement. And the third one is basically your activity with eBay, your interaction with eBay, and how frequent you're interacting with eBay, listing, not only listing, but maybe introducing sales, markdown sales, coupons, repricing your stuff, sell similar, all those things. You're interacting with eBay. And I really don't talk about that much. I usually just focus on the first two. But today I'm focusing on the fact that your stuff just sucks. Now, once we get past that, I think we have a better grip on reality as it pertains to how to proceed with the stuff that we have, our junk that we picked up from someone else. Now let me just say this. I'm grateful for my stuff that I get at the yard sales, but someone didn't want this stuff, okay? And you're seeing it here. This isn't the greatest stuff. So my goal is to find a way to make this junk appealing to someone else, to be someone else's treasure. In every one of the items we pick, you pick, we see value, we see potential, right? And hopefully you're not just guessing when you're finding this stuff, because if you do, that's the first mistake. You got to be finding out. I talk about this all the time. You got to find out what the market is saying about that item. It doesn't matter how you feel about that item. It might look cute. It might have appeal to you, but you might be an exception. Some of the stuff you're buying to resell, probably should put it back down and not even consider it. So it's getting past that where you're buying the wrong stuff. You're just buying the wrong stuff. You know, you might be looking for easy stuff to list. That might be the wrong stuff. I can tell you what used to be hot stuff 5-10 years ago, it's not hot anymore, guys. Blu-rays, DVDs, and I fell for this. Like, oh, you got a lot of DVDs and Blu-rays, I'll buy them from you. Why? Because I remember seeing videos of other YouTubers buying large lots of Blu-rays and DVDs. But did I bother looking them up? Had I done that, which is what I did when I got home from the last lot of Blu-rays I bought, I probably wouldn't have done it, okay? So And I'm not saying stop going to yard sales. I'm not saying stop going to the bins, because I'm going to do it. And certainly don't stop buying liquidation. What I'm saying is that when you do buy this junk, aka the stuff that other people didn't want, you need to temper your expectations when you're relisting this stuff. And a lot of times people are trying to get high dollar on their listings for things that shouldn't be priced that high. And I think a lot of us tend to, and I'm guilty of this as well, trying to sell my stuff at high market, which is the amount, the highest amount that this item is sold for in the last 90 days. And that may have been an anomaly. Okay, yeah, it may have sold. They may not have bought it. They may not have paid for it. It's hard to say what happened with that particular sale, but if you're focusing on the comps that are priced high, your stuff is going to take a lot longer to sell than the person who's more realistic about how they price their items. Now, certainly you want to use your comps, and I'm going to show you here just an example of how I, when I'm out and about, pull up the eBay app and use the eBay app to determine the value of an item. So let's check out these Skechers. These are used. They picked them up at the yard sale for like $3. Got to clean them up a little bit, but as you can see, they're in pretty decent shape. So I've identified them as some Skechers, and I'm just going to put the model number in. If you can pick up on that, it looks like it's 64109SB. So let's jump over to the eBay app on the phone and type in Skechers and then the model number we took off the tag, 64109SB. And initially it'll show us what's currently up for sale, but we don't care about that. We're going to go over to filter, and then we're going to go show more and go down to sold items. That'll show us what's been sold in the last 90 days. Now, as you can see, there's some new ones. We don't care much about that. We're looking for pre-owned ones. So we have a $16 pair plus shipping, $12 plus shipping. If we scroll down, there's one that was $25.43 that was sold a little over a month ago, and another one with best offer. So you want to be somewhere between that and the $25 price. Let's check out this Bissell pet hair eraser that I've been sitting on for a little while. Chances are I might even be overpriced on this, so I have to check in on it. But it's used condition. It's more of an open box used condition kind of thing. You can see it was a customer return with the label cut off the top. And let's just check to see what this ideally should be priced at. And we're just going to type in the Bissell pet hair eraser vacuum. Okay, we just click it. It's already popping up there, so just click on that. And of course, we're looking at 3810 brand new, but we're dealing with a used item. So click on that and search for, again, the solds to see what is sold in the last 90 days. And this is a good tool when you're sourcing, because see, look, there's a lot of different parts that come up when you're dealing with this type of vacuum or Bissells. So you got to kind of scroll through a lot of that. There's one that sold for $36.69. And then I think we're going to see here one that comes up for $8 and change. And this is going to help you, this tool is going to help you better source and get an idea of what things are selling for before you buy that junk and make the decision to buy it at the yard sale. So as you see, it's not that difficult. It's the way most successful eBay resellers figure out if something's worth buying, okay? And you got to take the extra step to look at the sold comps, not just what people want. I can care less what people want for their items. As you heard in this video, people want way too much for their stuff. And I think part of it is not realizing in the first place that their stuff isn't all that, and it sucks. This stuff sucks. But you know what? I'm going to make it into someone's treasure. But I can't do that if I can't get them to be compelled enough to click on my listing. And part of it is because we price the thing so darn high. There's other components: bad photo, bad listing, bad title, right? So we have to dress up this pig with lipstick and make someone believe that it's their next treasure and they just have to have it. And that's the challenge we have as resellers. So let's get past the suck. Let's turn our stuff into good stuff to sell. And if you get rid of the false expectation that somehow your item should be priced as a new item or has more value than what it does, once you get past that, you're going to be more successful than you were before. So guys, tell me your thoughts on this subject. Comment down below. If you enjoy the content, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so when we go live like we're doing tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific time, you're going to be one of the first ones to know. So guys, the stuff behind me, like I said, it's junk. I'm going to do what I can to make it into someone's treasure, but I have to be realistic on my end first before I can convince someone otherwise. But yet, this is just another example of how flipping ain't easy. And I want you guys to have an excellent rest of your week, and we will talk to you very soon.